Hello and welcome back to the Weekly Waffle with Luke and Memphis. The Weekly Waffle, the Wrestling Waffle with Luke and Memphis. It is the Weekly Waffle, as I kind of already gave away, but everyone should know that by now. The weekly show where we talk about everything that's happened in the course of a week. I think, to be honest, I think last episode's got released on Friday, so it's now, as we're recording this, it's Wednesday, so Dynamite hasn't happened. So. Watch. We won't. We'll miss Dynamite, and then there'll be some like all-in match confirmed.
Yeah.
Should we prepare in advance? Oh, I can't believe Young Bucks and Swerve and Osprey got confirmed for all in.
hmm
I'm kidding. Who knows? But we'll kick off with some matches that are confirmed, and the first one is quite a big. Well, depends if you're a fan of it or not. Quite a big match for the World Heavyweight Championship on Saturday night main event on July 12th. And that is Gunther versus the returning Goldberg. Goldberg did return on Raw this past Monday. Divides opinions. I mean, he got a massive pop, I think. So,
Goldberg. I'd
yeah,
give him a massive pop, and I don't like him.
yeah. It's one of them, when you're actually there, you can't do anything but cheer for him and
Yeah.
like be like, oh my God, what on earth? Because it's different when you're there. When you watch it, you're just there like, oh God.
hmm
But when you're actually there, it's just like, wow.
It is a cool theme song, though. To be fair. To be fair.
Yeah, it's a good theme song. Better than the Death Rebel crap that everyone's getting. I mean, Death Rebel were getting chance on NXT after Jordan Grace not came back, entered with a new theme song when she faced Lola Vice yesterday. And then the whole crowd were going fire Death Rebel, I think it was, or something like
So valid.
that. They are terrible. They've done well on Blake Monroe's theme song though.
Yeah,
It's
that
not
one's
bad.
that one's alright. To be fair, I
It's
don't
not as
hate
good
it.
as their AEW one, I don't think.
hmm
But it's still a decent theme song for Death Rebel standards.
Rebel standards.
Oh yeah, they don't have a handful of good themes, do they?
No, no.
But yeah, back to it. Gunther and Goldberg for Saturday night's main event. Apparently, um, that was why Triple H put the belt on Gunther. It says Triple H reportedly made the call to have Jey Uso lose the World Heavyweight Championship, and he wanted Gunther versus Goldberg to be for the title. The match is obviously set to take place at Saturday Night main event, and will go head to head with All In. I don't think I don't think this match will be on at the same time as All In. I think All In would have finished by then.
Yeah,
But I can
but what
see.
time is All In set to start? Do you know?
I think it's two
Oh,
o'clock
that's
in
so.
American times.
Oh, two
Which,
over there.
yeah, two over there, two over
Oh, I
there.
thought you meant two over here, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
I know I was about to get really gassed. Is it? I was about to ask the most stupidest question in the world.
What?
I was going to say, is it on Saturday? But obviously, Saturday night's main event is on Saturday.
Yeah.
Ignore me, ignore me. But yeah,
All In
I'm.
starts 8 p.m. over here. So Saturday night main event normally starts 12 or midnight. So 12 or
Oh,
mid 12 or 1. So it'll be
it might
close, won't
still
it?
be going on. To be fair,
So I
by the
guess we'll have
time
to
it
wait and see.
starts.
But I
I
mean,
mean, I'll be
Gunther
watching
Goldberg will
all
be
in.
main event, won't it? So
Yeah, Gunther Goldberg main event probably, unless
it
Cena
probably won't
defends.
be on. Oh yeah, unless he defends, to be fair.
But I don't think he will because the poster is literally just Goldberg on it, isn't it? If you've not seen it.
I haven't no.
Yeah, it's literally just got Goldberg on it. I,
hmm
I want to say it's his retirement match, but they're not building it up like it is, I don't think.
They have
So
nah, which makes me worried that he might win.
he's not gonna win.
Yeah, I know, but because they're not building it up as his retirement match, it's making me worried that he might win.
It's Gunther's first defense. The thing is though,
But on the top of the poster, it says no one's spared, everyone's speared. So that makes
you're gonna have to say that again. I
sorry.
think. Yeah, so you have to say it again. I didn't quite catch it. I think you might like.
The top of the poster says no one's spared, everyone's speared.
All right.
So I
I don't
mean,
know. I think that's probably just the saying.
yeah, don't know if
But
that's
I
anything.
mean,
Anyway,
it won't. It'll probably go 10 minutes max. Probably won't it?
yeah.
With three ad breaks in between. I mean, I hope Gunther can get a good match out of Goldberg.
You'd like to think so.
Yeah, but I don't know. It can't be as bad as the last Saturday night main event. Put it that way.
No.
But another match that got confirmed for Night of Champions actually is Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship.
I I like it.
I like it. I hope they let Dom. I hope they don't hold him back because this can be a really good coming out party for Dom.
Yeah,
He
definitely.
can have a really good match with AJ. There's a bit in me though that wants AJ to win. I can't lie.
All of me wants AJ to win.
Yeah, I'm down for another AJ IC title run, man.
Yeah,
But I think they're obviously going in the direction where Finn takes it off Dom, which again, I'm not against that at all because Finn has been overdue a title s since forever. So,
yeah,
especially a world title.
yeah. Still at SummerSlam? Question mark.
Maybe. I think
Like it
that
was
might
all
be where
those
they're
years ago.
going. I mean, with big news as well that Liv Morgan is injured and has dislocated a shoulder. 12 to 16 weeks apparently. She is going to miss SummerSlam, so they might drag it out a little bit longer.
Do you reckon they'll vacate the tag titles?
They're going to have to, aren't they?
12 to 16 weeks is is a long time to
Yeah,
have
I
one.
mean, to be fair, they probably wasn't going to get defended for another 12 to 16 weeks, so they might get away with it.
It's a good point. That is
It's,
4 months, though. They probably will.
yeah, there's a chance, there's a slight chance. But yeah, she's going to miss SummerSlam and Evolution, I think, by the looks of it, which is unfortunate, to be fair, because it does look like she was going to face Nikki Bella at one of them shows, probably Evolution. But I'd like to see where they go now. I can see Nikki Bella facing Io Sky for the Women's World Title at Evolution.
That would be horrible.
It would, but I think after that backstage bit where Io was like, "Oh, you paved the way," I reckon they'll probably do something with that.
Yeah, I could. I could see that.
Because I did see a thing that Trish Stratus is supposed to be on SmackDown this Friday. I'm not sure how true it is,
She's not.
but she could be having a match. I reckon she'll face Tiffany or something if she does.
That would be cool.
I think it
To be
would.
fair, that would be all right.
Depends if Tiffany still has the title by then.
Yeah, but doesn't she? Doesn't. I mean, does she need the title?
I don't think she would need it to face her. No, absolutely not. But I think it'd be cool if it was for it.
Yeah,
That makes it obvious that
yeah,
Tiffany's winning. I think Tiffany would win anyway. I think Trish would put her
yeah.
over.
Definitely. Oh, I think definitely, but
Yeah. And
this is
speaking,
WWE at the end of the day.
yeah, it is. Speaking of title changes, AAA have got new World Tag Team Champions, and it's WWE's Los Garza who have won them.
Yeah, did see that. That's pretty cool.
It is quite cool, which means I think WWE are just taking over all the other promotions, really. Trick
It
Williams is
looks
T
it.
yeah, Trick Williams is TNA World Champion, and Los Garza are now AAA Tag Champs. How
Yeah.
long until we call someone the AEW World Champion? I'm kidding.
Who could it be? I don't know.
Seth Rollins.
He just shows up at All In and cashes in.
Yeah, he uses his briefcase and cashes in on Moxley. That's what he's gonna do. He's already planned it. Uh, what else? Speaking of All In, got two things for All In. One is the All In ticket sales have crossed 17,500. Um, as of June 13th, new sections were opened and they were at 17,845. and the
Mhm.
capacity is 22,135. So it's looking pretty good.
The capacity is not 22,000, surely, or is that the max they can sell?
I think that's the max they can sell at the minute.
Right. Okay.
I think if the demand gets higher, I reckon they'll probably chuck a few more in.
Yeah, I've just looked it up. 40,000 seat stadium it is.
Yeah, it depends how big they make the stage.
Yeah, true.
Because you remember the 2023 one when the stage wasn't that big. It was just a massive LED
Hmm.
board, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then you had the one from last year, and it was a lot bigger. It did look sick, to be fair.
Hmm.
But
Guess we'll see.
yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah, I can't wait for it though. All in, I think it could genuinely be pay-per-view. It could go down as pay-per-view of the year. Double or Nothing is probably that at the minute, but
I still like Revolution. That was
Revolution
this
was
year.
yeah, Revolution was decent.
I really like Revolution.
But I think I think All In could top with what they've announced so far, and obviously there's going to be a lot more to come. I think it could go down as pay-per-view of the year.
Yeah.
Uh, Speaking of one of the confirmed matches, the AEW Unified Championship side plates featuring Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada are reportedly to be permanent on the belt. We spoke about this off the podcast. You're not a massive fan of it, are you?
I wasn't, and then I thought about it with like other titles. Like you see, the old WWE tag titles have got people like being flipped and stuff, which is obviously not exact people. But since when I thought of that, I was like, okay, I'm not too against it. I just thought it makes sense for this one time, but I didn't think it needed to be permanent. But I'm not, I'm not like gonna hate on it if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's a nice callback because at the end of the day, it's one of the biggest rivalries outside of WWE ever.
Yeah,
So I
I
think it
think
has
it's the biggest. Would you not say?
it's up there. I don't want to say it is just in case I get absolutely murdered in the comments and someone's like, "Oh no, it's these two. It's Flair and Steamboat and whatever." But it's up there. I'll say that.
Hmm.
Keep me in everyone's good books. Uh, to be fair, there's not a lot left to talk about. WWE interested in AEW's private party.
Fair.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to say something then. I do actually have an opinion on this. I
Go
think
on.
they'd fit WWE quite well, to be honest.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
think
no,
they would.
definitely.
Um, I think it would be a loss for AEW as well because they already have a struggling tag division. As we know, me and you have kind of gone through, and I think we mentioned like I think it was off the pod actually, like who the Hurt Syndicate are actually going to face at All In,
Yeah,
and it's quite you don't really know because well we said FTR didn't we?
I think so.
But at the same time, it's kind of like after the if they face FTR and beat them, who do they face after that? Because there's not many tag teams, and they've not really built up enough tag teams that are worthy challengers for them.
Yeah, it's a
So
weird one.
it is a weird one.
I think that's the one downside of AEW at the moment is the tag.
Yeah, definitely. I think it is anyway. I think they've got the potential to have a decent tag division. They just need to actually have one.
Yeah,
In other news, Omos has re-signed with WWE. He announced it. I think was it on Chris Van Vliet's podcast?
I think it might have been.
Yeah, I'm happy for him. I just hope they use him.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't get. He hasn't been used in how since what 39?
Nah, it's SummerSlam last. No, God, wasn't SummerSlam last year? It was SummerSlam the year before, wasn't he?
Yeah, might
I'm
have
pr
been.
I'm pretty sure because he was in the Slim Jim Battle Royal, wasn't he?
Oh yeah,
As the surprise person.
yeah. I forgot about that.
And we on our first ever podcast, first ever video podcast, we said Omos would return at the Royal Rumble, didn't we? And he didn't.
Yeah,
So. I wonder when he will come back.
If he will come back, or they're
Yeah,
just
if he
going to
will come
pay him.
back. Just- I
I
mean,
mean,
I'd take you.
you you weren't really a fan until he went to Noah. Was it
No, I
Noah he went
wasn't.
to? Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
then
wasn't that big of a fan.
and
Nice
then
guy.
that
Nah,
caught me
because
off
they.
guard.
Nah, they used him in the right way though, didn't they?
Yeah.
As a big guy, they used him in the right way, and that's why I liked it.
Hmm.
But I don't know, man. I think when he's on his own, well, he probably will come back on his own because he won't have MVP
Hmm.
as like a mouthpiece, will he? So I don't know if he'll struggle or not. So I kind of hope they use him in a similar way to how they did in Noah.
I think
Maybe
it
tags with
showed it
AJ again.
worked, didn't it? So
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
think that makes sense.
That'll be interesting. There's a couple R-Truth slash Ron Killings things here. Obviously, he's set to face John Cena on this up and coming Friday on SmackDown. Um, I assume Cena would win, but at the same time, I think it could end in a no contest.
God knows. I've had
Just to
enough
keep
of
him.
this.
You've had enough of it.
I liked the one match. I just think this is John Cena's last run. Why are we wasting almost 2 months? It's not 2 months, probably like a month now on our truth.
Yeah, I do get what you mean. There's a couple of things here. It said in regards to Ron Killings' return, WWE fans, not no, WWE didn't want the fans hijacking the shows and felt the best thing to do was bring him back. And Ron Killings reportedly asked for a change in character and to kill the R-Truth character during his negotiations. He reportedly asked to be a more serious wrestler going forward.
Which is fair.
It is fair, but at the same time, I still see him as that, that comedy
Yeah,
character.
no, definitely. And I think it's going to be hard, but I think he it can sort of change.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But I didn't like that kept bringing up in that promo he kept saying truth, and I think he needs to stray away from the whole truth bit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that is
And I
part of his like slogan and whatever,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, I understand that, but I think every time you say that, you're reminding people of what he used to be.
Yeah,
And if you're trying to be this new, what's the word I'm looking for here? This new character, you need to sort of disassociate yourself with the old character. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
And
I
stop
fully get what you
reminding
mean.
people of the R Truth era. I mean, era. It's pretty much been his whole. It is his whole WWE career, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, pretty much. I was going to add to that. I was watching Simon Miller's videos. I was watching his like Night of Champions bold predictions thing or whatever it was, and
Mm-hmm.
he was talking about what if R-Truth kind of costs CM Punk at Night of Champions, and then that leads to Ron Killings versus CM Punk for like a Saturday night's main event or something, just to give Punk something to do. And maybe he said something like maybe WWE said, "Oh, you can work with main event talent," and then said, "Oh, we'll let you work with Punk," and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that." So it might be something like that, to be honest.
I don't hate that for a Saturday night's main event. To be
Oh
fair,
no, I don't either. I
I wouldn't
think
even hate a Ron Killings title run,
it depends what title it is.
like US.
Mm.
I think it's hard to get it off Jacob it's hard to get it to him from Jacob. I think, but
Oh yeah, I think it'll
maybe
be
a
a
weird fatal four way where you've just got some randomer in there.
yeah, because I think it's going to be Solo that takes it off Jacob, to be honest.
Don't get me started on that.
It's happening. It's
Don't get
happening.
me started.
But yeah,
Uh,
I think that is all I've
we've got
got.
one more
Oh
thing.
no,
We've got one more thing.
one more thing. Literally, I was scrolling, I saw it. Uh, this is the report. It says Konosuke Takeshita will be absent from AEW from July 18th until August 17th, as he is reportedly planned for the G1 Climax tournament.
which
So
we know is confirmed now because they've confirmed the entrance, haven't they?
yeah, they've confirmed Block A and B, but there's two people
It's
missing
st-
from each one.
yeah, they've got the play-in, isn't it? Thing, not
Yeah,
play. You know what I mean?
yeah, they're called play-in matches, I think.
Yeah.
Um, I don't really know who's going to get added to them. I've seen someone said Ninja Mac, I think his name is. You've probably seen him.
Mhm.
He had that video that got like 2 million likes or whatever it
Oh
was.
yeah.
He was just doing the flips up the ramp.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That guy, as a few people said that he's probably going to be in it. But we will do our predictions for that. We was going to do him as an episode on its own, but if you want to wait,
It made more sense, I think, to wait till all the blocks are set.
yeah, okay. We'll
Any
do it when the
any
blocks are
have
done.
you seen the blocks?
I know who's in each one.
Is there any early prediction from you?
I
You know,
have
you
my
can
yeah.
sound like a genius here.
You want me to sound like you? I will stick with who. As soon as they got announced, I said, "Oh yeah, this person's winning," and I will stick with it. And it's Suji. I think Suji's taking it. I think now he's lost to Gabe Kidd. He's lost the title. I think the next thing for him to do is the world title. And I love Suji. Suji's one of my favorites in New Japan. So I think it would be. I'd like Suji to win. I think he might as well. The other ones I could see winning. Takeshita was the other one. I've actually got four people. Takeshita's another one. I think I've seen a few people think he could actually win it.
Mhm.
I'm obviously now he's lost the never open weight title to Boltin Oleg. I hope I said that right. Yeah, I did. Um, I think now he's lost the title to him. A few people I saw say once his contract's done with AEW, he's going to sign with New Japan full time, which I think is a big possibility. So I think there
Definitely.
will, yeah,
That's big for them as well,
that'd be
I think.
massive for New Japan because they need stars.
Yeah, if they can keep him and Gabe Kidd, they are quite set, I think.
Yeah, I reckon they'll keep Gabe, 100%.
Yeah.
The other two, I had um, Zack Sabre Jr. He could do what he did last year when he won the G1 because he never had his world title match at Wrestle Kingdom, did he? He had it a few months before because he didn't want to wait. And I
Yeah.
reckon he could do the same thing with Forbidden Door in London. He could win it and then challenge Goto to Forbidden Door.
Mhm.
So I think that's another one. The other one is Shingo, and that's
Yeah,
just because I like Shingo.
that's fair.
I've seen someone say he's the LA Knight of New Japan because they'll never put a world title on him again. So I was like, well, that's just great.
Nah,
Have you got yours or
I've got a couple people like you that I like. I think uh, I did write them down to do the video because, like we said, we were going to do it, but I thought we'll wait. I like Gabe Kidd. I don't know. I
you
think
think Gabe could win it?
Don't laugh at me. What are you laughing at me for?
I'm not laughing at it. I think it's the tone I said it in.
Yeah, well, still, I think there's a chance. I don't know. I think, like you said, if they can keep him, if they get him if they can keep him and get Takeshita, that's huge for them. And I think Gabe Kidd could be like massive, and I think this is the start of it.
Yeah,
I think this could be the start of it.
100%.
But I like Takeshita. Don't hate a Sonada shout. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Sonata. I don't
Yeah.
think Sonata's got a chance, if I'm honest.
Nah, I don't think he can win it. I think he can get through though. I can't lie.
He might. The one person I don't think is Tanahashi.
Yeah, yeah, we said that before.
God
Bless him.
bless Tanahashi in this tournament. Honestly, I love him,
I,
but
I, I don't know how he's going to get through this.
yeah. God,
This is gonna be a
you
lot
know
of
what?
work.
Imagine he wins it. Imagine he wins it. His retirement match is at Wrestle Kingdom. I'm pretty sure it is because I think he was doing Wrestle Kingdom to Wrestle Kingdom, and imagine he does that, wins the G1, wins it at Wrestle Kingdom, and just retires. She's like, you know what? The
I'm
belt's
going to
mine, mate.
retire and take this belt home with me.
He's gonna do what
Who does
John
that sound
Cena's not
like?
gonna do.
He
That's what
ruins wrestling.
Tanahashi's gonna. Yeah, Tanahashi's the real person who's gonna ruin wrestling. He's the last real world champion. But yeah,
Right.
everyone else that is confirmed in the G1 so far, you've obviously got the IWGP World Champion Hiroki Goto. He did
We didn't
retain.
say him in our predictions, by the
I don't
way.
think Goto's winning it. I'll be
I
totally
know,
real.
but he's the champ.
I know,
Surely.
I know, but I don't think Goto will win it. If I'm honest, I think he might. I think he'll probably get through the block. But I don't think he's gonna win it. If I'm honest. Boltin Oleg, obviously another openweight champion now, beat Takeshita. Yuya Uemura, I hope I've said that right. I'm so bad with names. Yota Tsuji, David Finlay, Evil, Sanada, and Hiroshi Tanahashi are confirmed for the A block so far. Still two people left to be confirmed for that. Same with the B block, two people still need to be confirmed. But there's El Phantasmo, Shota Umino, Shingo Takagi, Zack Sabre Jr., Great O'Khan, Gabe Kidd, Ren Narita, and Konosuke Takeshita. So I think it's shaping up to look pretty nice.
Yeah.
So as long as they don't have another Shota Umino stinker Wrestle Kingdom main event, I think they'll be all right. I'm kidding, but yeah, that is it for the weekly waffle. Obviously, we've not done Dynamite this week 'cause this is recorded on the Wednesday. So if anything does happen on Dynamite that's massive, we could probably do a separate video on it, but I doubt it. Um, but yeah, that is it for the weekly waffle. Please subscribe, like, comment your opinions on any of the topics that we've talked about in this episode. Listen on Spotify as well. We've put in our podcasts on there, as I've mentioned on a few episodes. They do tend to go out a little bit earlier than the YouTube videos. Um, yeah, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.